Is the President of the United States truly the most powerful person on the earth? The short answer yes. But here the plot twist, they reach the absolute peak of their power during their second term. Why does the second term president act with far fewer limits than a first term president? Today we are breaking down it. Under Article 2nd of the US Constitution, the President is both the head of state and head of government, acting as the commander in chief of the world's most formidable military. What makes this power so immense? It's come down to two things: military authority and economic leverage. The military, the president can deploy forces globally and execute rapid operations without needing prior approval from Congress for every action. The economy, the US dollar dominates global finance, giving the White House immense leverage through trade, traffics, sanctions, and economic policies. Where does this power reach? Every corner of the globe, while domestic laws often get stuck in congressional debates, foreign policy is where a president commands the most direct control. When does this power reach its absolute peak? During the during the second term. In their first 4 years, presidents play it safe. They have to worry about midterm elections, fundraising, and getting re-elected. But the Second Amendment limits its a U.S. president to terms. Once terms campaign fall is gone forever. Why are they all most powerful in their second term? It comes down to three major factors: freedom from electoral approval. They no longer need to compromise just to keep votes happy. They don't have to worry about upcoming election polls. The legacy mindset. A second term president is not playing for the next campaign. They are playing for the history books. This makes them far bolder and pursuing grand foreign policy shift, peace deals, or aggressive trade stance, bypassing Congress for foreign policy. When domestic politics get stuck in gridlock, presidents pivot heavily to international affairs where they fear far fewer domestic checks and balance. How do they execute this power? When passing laws through Congress becomes difficult, second term presidents rely on unilateral executive tools, executive orders, di- directives that carry the force of law to reshape administrative policies instantly, economic sanction and tariff, using emergency stately powers to reshape global trade dynamic overnight, diplomatic realignment, cancelling old tra- treaties or foregoing unilateral agreements with international partners, unbounded by future elections. A second term president af- can, after global alliance networks and shift domestic operation with a simple signature. So while the system of checks and balance keeps domestic power in debate. A second term US president remains the single most influential political actor on the global stage, driven by a clock that's ticking down to their final legacy. What do you think? Does a second term president have too much power, or is that speed necessary on the world stage? Let's we know in the comment below. And if you enjoyed my video, please do like, comment and share, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye.